Hi, folks. I think the reason for the title of this YouTube video that I chose will become fairly evident quickly. So here's a little story. For those of you who have been around for a while being since last summer, you'll know that over a year ago, Christina accepted a visiting nurse position here in Portland, Oregon, with a local clinic, large clinic, for a 3-month term. We decided to spend the summer, early fall out here. Not a big deal in terms of making an adjustment because we have family out here. So we thought it'd be pretty cool. Although I told Christina it was almost certain that the clinic would want to extend that contract at least another quarter. I was wrong about that. Before the 90 days were up, the clinic asked Christina to come on board as an employee, a practitioner, advanced practice registered nurse, full-time. And they were willing to pay the buyout fee for the agency and make it worthwhile for Chris. So we talked about it and said yes, or she said yes, and I said okay. Now, even before we got to that point, 2 months in, I knew I was going to have to do something to while away some spare hours. I wasn't going to spend my whole day at the swimming pool swimming laps. Maybe 40 years ago, but not today. Not these days, anyway. So I thought, well, it might be a good time to start building some real simple kits that don't require a lot of gear. I can hand paint them with a few paints. And I started buying 1/72nd scale, mostly Revell, World War I airplanes. What have they got, 20 some pieces? You can actually put them together in about 45 minutes or so. It takes a little bit longer to paint them, and I started doing that. And pretty soon, within 2 months, not much more, I'd filled up this tray. I kind of liked the project. You can build a lot of models, doesn't take up a lot of space, but things started to escalate, as some of you know. And even before Chris extended and accepted the job offer, I knew I was going to be buying stuff that was a lot more involved and basically shifting my center of my hobby and aircraft production from Montana to Oregon. So this project was wrapping up, but over the next few months, I sort of skipped 1/48 scale. I've been doing that the last couple years back in Helena. So my 1/32nd planes, some of them I brought from Montana with me, others I ordered here. And, I built a Sopwith Pup, wingnut wings, a Roden Sopwith triplane, a Micromere Fokker D8, and an Andreas miniature Fokker DR1. I'm working on an Andrea miniature Lawrence of Arabia. I dropped down to 28 millimeter French Lancers. Another Andrea miniature. Boy, they make really good stuff in white metal. German machine gun team from the Great War. Couple of my favorite 1/72nd planes. This one's from Edard, and this is the second Revell SE5A I did. This one to my satisfaction. Made it to the top of this shelf. My 1/32nd go at Maverick Top Gun. And okay, Samurai's still over here, the Samurai Executioner. One of these days I'll get around to finish painting him. But hey, the thing is, okay, I'd filled up this shelf. Down here is where those 1/72nd scale planes live. And we got to do a little walking tour here. So over here. Yeah, nightstand. Yeah, the group build. Here's my one single 1/48th scale, I think, plane that I've built since I've been out here. The Grumman F4F4 from Tamiya for a group build. The 1942 South Pacific group build. Got this one done. Yes, another wing nut wings. Doesn't take much to fill up the nightstand. That's full. You know, the real challenge is, okay, first of all, the good news is I've loved doing it. It's been fun. The bad news is we're moving after Thanksgiving down to the townhouse we bought. And I've got this, we're swamped in light here. Here's the factory. This thing started, I was so glad we moved out here. I had plenty of space to work, but I've filled it up. There's the table in all its glory, great light. Stuff spans to the space you have. No truer words spoken. More stuff up here. Compressor, airbrush, rattle cans, paints, tools, some more white metal figures. The Oregon stash. And yeah, bigger stash. Well, more stuff here. Figures down there lurking. Is a 1/48 scale, 1.4 plus meter German U-boat, 1,100 pieces. That's going to be the biggest box that we have to transport from here down to Redmond. It fits in the Prius. Chris, she hasn't kicked me out yet. But yeah, I think my hobby got out of control, and I really have to stop doing new projects. Okay, no, I won't. I can paint little figures. They don't take up any more space. But no more model completions, which probably means that the Sopwith Snipe, which is coming along, I think, pretty nicely, is going to be on hold until after we are down and settled in Redmond. Don't try this at home, folks. Be more, what is the word? Deliberate. Be more thoughtful about the way you expand stuff. I think I sort of knew what was happening. That's the way it goes. Okay. I'm going to keep working on the T.E. Lawrence's Camel, which was up there on the other bookcase. I set it over there for the moment. One more day on that before we get on the red-eye flight out to the East Coast. Some time to think about my sins of excess. Take care. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Bye.